Shown here is the National Resource Concern List and Planning Criteria document, found in Section 3 of the Field Office Technical Guide. Luke used this document to determine planning criteria for the Plant Pest Pressure Resource Concern. Under Plant Pest Pressure, when the land use is range, the planning criteria is if the biotic integrity attribute is slight to moderate departure or less, and invasive plant indicator 16 is slight to moderate or less, then it is not a resource concern. Let's go into a little more detail about interpreting indicators of rangeland health known as IIRH. The Interpreting Indicators of Rangeland Health Evaluation Form is a qualitative assessment that provides a quick way to evaluate three attributes of ecological processes: biotic integrity, soil or site stability, and hydrologic functioning. On the second page, we look at 17 observable indicators separately. These indicators are then used together to give an overall score for the three attributes mentioned above. A specific indicator, either alone or in combination with other indicators, helps to determine specific resource concerns and planning criteria based on how much they differ from the ideal ecological state. There are 5 levels of departure from the ideal state: none to slight, slight to moderate, moderate, moderate to extreme, and extreme to total. Let's scroll down. If the indicator for biotic integrity is slight to moderate or less, and the invasive plant indicator is slight to moderate or less, then there is no resource concern present. There is only a resource concern if the level of departure is more than a slight to moderate rating for plant pest pressure. While the invasive plant indicator is slight to moderate, the biotic integrity attribute is moderate, because the biotic integrity attribute is not slight to moderate departure or less. Plant pest pressure is a resource concern. Now, let's look at the second tool, which is the Ecological Site Description, also referred to as ESD. Let's scroll down. In the ESD, just seeing invasive plants near the site does not immediately mean there is a resource concern. You must consult the state and transition model and identify the state you are currently in and desired state you are planning for. Then you would read the description of the planned state and compare it to your field observations. If the ESD allows a percentage range, say 0 to 5% of invasive plants, and your observation shows you only have 3% invasive plants, then you probably do not have a resource concern. However, if you estimated the invasive species comprise 13% of the plant community, then you do have a resource concern. That's how using the ecological site descriptions work.